Okay. I'm not the best at these things, but I do want to say we have a God who loves us. We have a God who cares about us, who brought us his greatest gift anybody could ever bring us. And that gift is Jesus Christ. We go through things in our life that may not make sense. But I'm telling you, Jesus will change your life and everything around it. We're going to go to the book of Job, Job 1, and we're going to talk about the man of Job, him being a man of God and all that. And we're going to talk about his character, Job. Okay, that's Esther. I'm going to the book of Job. Job chapter 1 in the ESV Gideon's Bible. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. There was born to him 7 sons and 3 daughters. He possessed 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camel, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 female donkeys, and very many servants, so that this man was the greatest of all the people of the East. Okay, we're talking a man that was the greatest of all men in the East, a man that was blessed, many among him, a man of great excellence, a man who loved God and feared God and turned from evil. That's how we should be. That's how we should be. Not worried, but trusting in God, trusting in his son Jesus, that he'll see us through, because he will. The Most High will always see us through if we just pray about it. If we just pray about it and give it to God, he'll see us through. He will. Okay. And it said, he possessed 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 female donkeys, and very many servants. Don't you wish you could be like Job? Among all the men of the East, he was the greatest man. He was the greatest of all men of the East. He was one who feared God, one who turned away from evil. Don't you wish you can be like that? A man who loved God and came at the presence of God and really feared him and wanted to do what is righteous in his sight. Don't you wish you could be like that? I do, don't you? Okay. And very many servants, so that this man was the greatest of all the people of the East. His sons used to go and hold a feast in the house of each one of his day, and they would send and invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. And when the days of the feast had run their course, Job would send in that though these days of send and consecrate them, and he would rise early in the morning and offer burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus Job did continually. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. Don't you hate it when the devil comes among you? That's what he did to Job. Job came in the presence of the devil came in the presence of Job and the other man that are around him when God was around, saying these terrible and dark bad things. For Job said, "It made that my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts." Thus Job did continually. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. There the Lord said to Satan, where have you come? Satan, listen, y'all, listen. Satan answered the Lord and said, "From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking up and down on it." And the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth?" Okay, and it goes on to say what Satan says to God. Blameless and upright, who fears God and turns from evil. That's what God said. And this is what the devil says to the Lord our God. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Does Job fear God for no reason? Have you not put a hedge around him and his house and all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and possessions have increased in the land. But stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will curse you to your face. And the Lord said to Satan, Behold, all that he has is in your hand. Only against him do not stretch out your hand. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. Okay, I'm going to stop right there.